I'm Matthew Wheeler. I'm a shooting producer-director at the BBC. Well, the most important thing is to understand what story you're telling. So I think if you're filming and you're not really sure what your story is at that point, then you should just stop filming, because you're not going to film anything that you're going to be happy with or that you're going to use. So I think the most important thing is to know why you're filming something and why this particular scene is important to the telling of that story. I think one thing that you should always keep in mind whilst filming is the sound, actually. Obviously, you know, the obvious things like, is it in focus and all of that stuff. But one thing that is often forgotten is the sound. I've worked with BBC cameramen who don't do what your cameraman's doing now and don't wear headphones sometimes, and they watch the levels and they think, oh, that's fine. And actually when you get back, you discover there's a horrible hum or something underneath it all, and it's unusable. And my top sound tip would be, wherever you film, grab some wild track sound. So if you do an interview in an aircraft hangar, don't just do the interview, but when the interview's finished, grab 30 seconds of just the sound of that aircraft hangar on its own. Or if you're doing an interview in the street, grab street sounds, and always be on the lookout for sounds that are going to enhance your film. So, you know, if you're on a boat, you really do want to get not just the pictures of, you know, from the deck as the waves are you know, crashing on the side of the boat, but you want to get the microphone down there to, you know, record really good sound that you're going to be able to enhance your pictures with. Nobody's perfect. You'll make mistakes when you make films, but actually making mistakes is how you learn. So it's only by going out and filming stuff and making mistakes and thinking, actually, I should have got that shot, or I should have recorded that sound, or I shouldn't have positioned the camera there for that. It's only by going and having a go that you'll really learn. So get out there, make mistakes, and at the end of the day, it's only telly or it's only film. Nobody dies, and the most important thing is that it's a learning curve. Everybody's learning all the time. So even the top, you know, even J.J. Abrams on the new Star Wars film is going to learn something he didn't know before about making films, and it's a process that you go through. Nobody's an expert. Ultimately, everybody's learning.